Right.
Further we pass, okay, so redistrict of the board. Can I go ahead and give the council on my next payroll?
Yes. And then I will send it to the group that wants it for their records.
Say that again?
There's a group that's keeping track of all the states, towns, everything, I'll send it to them.
Okay.
They want a copy.
Yeah, I have a note to send that, or a copy, are you gonna go ahead and send it to
I
her?
know that.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, thank you.
We should gerrymander it more.
Could all went to Texas.
Call the public hearing meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a roll call, please.
President Mayo,
Here.
Councilman Howell,
Here.
Councilman Sutton,
Here.
Councilman Newberg.
Here.
We have a quorum.
We have the business of redistricting the town's election boundaries. This is for discussion only. Do we have any discussion on it? All right, no discussion for how it's presented. So, no other business. Do we have public comments?
If you just want to do the first reading, title only.
You can do that. Okay. Do we have a motion to do the first reading by title only then?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? All right. Would you please read it by title only?
Ordinance 07, 2025, an ordinance of the Common Council of the Town of Montauk, Indiana for redistricting in compliance with Indiana Code 36-4-6-5.
Thank you. Any comments? Motion to adjourn the public hearing.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Public hearing adjourned. Call the August 7th meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a roll call, please.
President Mayo,
Here.
Councilman Howell,
Here.
Councilman Sutton,
Here.
Vice President Newbern. We have a quorum.
There's correspondence in your packets for you guys to review at your leisure. We are in need of some appointments for the Planning Commission, the Traffic Commission. And I'm assuming that means that the party was unable to fill Mr. Higgins' spot, so now we get to do it.
I was going to ask you, we have reached the mark.
So,
Are we at the point where the council can appoint your own replacement for that?
I believe so. I believe we're at that time frame now.
Okay,
I'll double check later. I believe so, so you can start thinking about it.
okay. All right, so start thinking on those if there's anybody you know that we can ask to fill any of those positions.
And the BZA too now.
Yeah, and the BZA. Do I have a motion for approval of the July 3rd meeting minutes?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. Officers' reports, Planning Commission.
One more regular meeting with the.
Hmm?
We need approval for the June 3rd regular meeting. You approve the public hearing.
Oh, you don't have it on my thing, my apologies.
I apologize. We have a.
Okay, do we have approval of the meeting minutes for the July 3rd public hearing? I'd ask for the regular meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now, officers' reports. Planning Commission,
No report,
BZA,
no report,
Traffic Commission,
no report.
Park Board.
We met this last month. We're in the process of finding out to replace the bridge. We now have to go to the DNR to get approval. It was passed by the state this last summer. So we're in the process of having to do that. So, okay.
Animal Control,
No report.
Building Commissioner. Would you read that, please? Yes.
One driveway, 2 contractor registrations, 1 remodel, 3 porch patios or decks, 1 sign, 1 electrical upgrade totaling $974.50.
Thank you. Now the Clerk Treasurer reports, Personnel Committee,
No report,
Facilities,
no report,
NERC,
no report.
any other?
The only thing I have is that I've been working with our agent on our town insurance, and it was going to be increased by 25%, which is a really big hit for the town. So she was able to shop around a little bit, so we got actually a better deal with pretty much the same coverage for about $4,000 less than we're paying now. So that was definitely great, we looked out in the budget. So that's all I have.
All right. Public Works.
I got it.
This last month, yeah, we had a big deal and purchase the mini hole that you guys saw in the information. And we went over, used it, liked it. It was a 2024, so it's pretty new. And in the process of looking at the buckets and trying to figure out the delivery, we also struck a deal and purchased the equipment trailer that went with it. He had a 2015 with brand new tires on it, and it was in really good shape, and it was a tilt deck. And it worked really nice with that unit, and he only wanted $2,500 for it. So we went ahead and made the decision to purchase that right away. So we got the full package to move that machine whenever we need.
Where was that at?
It was in Ohio, just over the line from Fort Wayne. We only went in about 30 minutes, I think.
Like Lima area.
Yeah. It was pretty easy to get to it. It didn't take us long to get there. So and of course, I was on vacation for a couple weeks last month, and I told Jeff not to use it till I got back. You know how that goes. So we're using it out there now at the plant. That's the second thing. When I got back, we did get our biosolids reed beds excavated finally. We had condensed it into 2 beds, and Wheeling Brothers out of Fowler, I worked the deal with them, and they came in, and in 2 days and a couple hours, they brought in their machine and hauled it to their biosolids facility. It's somewhere down that way by Fowler. I'm not just sure where it's at, but rather than it going to the landfill, they take it to a biosolids center where they process it. And then I do believe they land apply it. So it was substantially cheaper to do it that way. I think I figured we saved about $32,543 going with Wheeling over the other competitor that I had priced earlier. It was substantially different not to have to take it to the landfill. I think I paid $76 a ton for everything that's hauled. That's the excavator, mobilization, demobilization, the testing for the sludge. And it was all inclusive in that $76. And I think the other competitor was $110 just for landfill cost per ton. And we hauled 474 tons out of there. So
How much did you haul? 174?
474. Yeah. So I think the last time we hauled about 580 ton out. So we hauled a lot that time too, but that prices went up a lot. I think the last time when I hauled it 8 years ago, I paid about $19,000. And this time it's 35, so stuff has definitely gone up, but they did a great job. So we're in the process of rehabbing the 4 reed beds that are out there. That is a process for drying the sludge and stuff. So we were working on some of the under drains and repairing everything, putting in some new distribution piping and trying to get those put back together, and then trying to get the reeds to regrow. So we got 2 beds growing now, and we're just working on the other 2. So the mini hole worked great to drive that right in those beds and clean those out. So I was glad to get that done. It's taken the shears to finally be able to get that dry enough to be able to haul it out there. Also, I'm gonna have to do an update on our wellhead protection plan. That was a mandate from, I think it originally started with EPA, where we had to identify our well field and we had to look for possible sources of contamination for the municipal well field, identify those, have contingency plans and all types of data that would be available to the public for transparency. And then I think 911 happened, and then all of a sudden that report, even though it was still done, it was like, you know, they didn't really want you to put it on the top shelf because it kind of identified everything about your system. It's still a requirement, and about every 5 years you have to do an update. So we have to do an update next year on ours. So I had usually hired a former IDEM employee, and he worked for the Alliance, Sky Shelley, did that for me, and I intend to hire him again. It's $2,500 to do the update, and he's already put our delineation of the source of water, because we're not a fixed, I don't want to get into a bunch of technical stuff, but he's already got us updated to the newest. I think the new update is really just to relook at any possible contamination sources and just come up with it. But I don't have to have that done until 26, but he'd probably start working on it now and probably make a trip down here and look at what we got and then try to get that. Yes, if I could, for that 2,500 for.
All right, you got that motion? All right, is there a second?
Okay, I don't have anything else, unless you guys got some questions. Oh, the sewer plant. We're having a meeting next week with, I'm just gonna say Lou, because we can't say that I don't.
BNS.
Yeah, the new company, I just, it's Triad to me, but, the plans are complete. He's gonna bring the plans up, and, he wants to get together and go over all that for getting it submitted to IDEM. So, I think we're gonna do it Tuesday of next week, probably about 10 in the morning. I'm not sure how long he'll be here, but he'll bring plans, so we'll have plans that everybody can look at.
A couple extra sets. They'll have this.
Yes, yes, when he comes up, so. Because I kinda like to get that going, winter's coming.
Mhm.
We're having,
It'll probably take you almost a year to get.
yeah, you figure about 10 months, 11 months, and I hate winter builds, but it seems like everything I do here is a winter build, so. But, so keep you posted and see if we get a set of plans, we can always leave here and you guys can look at them or, so. I think things are changing a little bit there, with him selling the company, but it's a little different process to talk to him, so we'll see how it is when I see him Tuesday, so. But that's all I got otherwise.
All right, let's finish that motion. Councilman Howell had the motion and Councilman, Councilman Newburn had the second for hiring the former guy. Any discussion on that real quick? We're good? All right, Ed, all those in favor for that $2,500? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you. All right, now the boring application for Ferguson, Michiana Construction.
So this one is sufficient and it read a lot.
All right. Any discussion on that one? Do we have a motion of approval?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? All right. And the boring application for J&L Contracting.
This one is sufficient, however, he did not provide a bond that I know of. Based on my email today, he was upset about the requirement of the bond, and I told him that it's too bad, so sad. Enough, so
And I'll make a motion that we deny it until we get a bond.
that's my recommendation.
We'll table it till we get a bond.
Is this the same one that was questioned to Jason?
I believe so, yes.
This is the same one?
Yes.
Okay, motion to table until we get a bond.
Motion.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? All righty. And now we have the Cass Clinton Fire Department contract. You guys have any discussion on that?
Basically the same 5%, right?
Mhm. All right. Is there a motion to accept?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Let it be known that I have to abstain from this. Motion carries. All right, then we have this would be a motion of acceptance, correct, Bodie?
Yes.
Motion to accept the redistricting of the town's election boundaries.
Motion.
Second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Motion of approval for the Indiana waste disposal contract.
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have a motion of approval of the regular financial claims.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Any other business? Scarecrow Fest?
All right, hello, my name is Kim Lightfoot. This is my second year with the Scarecrow Festival, for those that don't know who I am. So this year, we're going to celebrate our 31st year with the festival here at the square. And so every year, we do reach out for the town for our blessing to continue on with everything and bringing in all of our visitors. So a couple things, I changed the dates as far as requesting the streets being closed. One for the safety of the food vendors, and then, of course, for the safety and surroundings of the square. I do also contact the 911, the Port County Sheriff, and I do notify the Cass Clinton Fire Department about the street closing, so they're aware of it as well. And we do also request it at the barricades for the 5K run and walk, and I think that it does always ran smoothly and things like that. I've included the map, which is, this is our second year for that, and so I've included that map on page 2. A couple of different things we have upgraded this year is we're gonna have Port County Sheriff rather being a armed security personnel during the fest rather than previous years we haven't. It was just a security guard. So we have increased our budget for that, and we're gonna bring the sheriffs in, so we'll have definitely a sheriff during the day if anything were to happen. And then the unmanned security officer at night. I think, and again, we'll talk with the train and things like that. So I'm just looking for the blessing from the town to continue our Scarecrow Fest this year.
Any discussion? All right. Do we have a motion to have the town employees assist with Scarecrow Fest?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? There you go.
Yeah. We usually do, but usually, we call it charity now. It's too late to send a letter. Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Tim.
Are there any public comments?
There was some other business that our leadership
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not on my list, so,
is here to talk about.
okay, perfect.
How are you this evening?
Good.
So we were here, my client Mark Seidel was here. He was granted a permit to put a storage container on a lot. And after that, somebody had realized that there was a new ordinance that restricted the use of that container. So our original plan was to modify the container to look like a regular structure. And when he went out and got the estimates to do so, he discovered that it was prohibitively expensive to do that and then turn around and just remove it and then put up a building as planned. So what we are now requesting is, I believe our deadline was the end of August to remove or have it either removed or modified. And he has decided that it would be better if he just sold it and had the purchaser remove it from the lot. And he will then bring in prefabricated office type building. So we would respectfully request that you would allow us some additional time to hopefully sell it. It's been listed, he listed it yesterday, so it is up on Marketplace. Our goal would be to get it out there as soon as we can, but obviously we can't control, how quickly it sells. So the original plan would be if you guys are willing to allow it, we would request to give us until the end of the year to have it removed. And from that point, we won't put another container in there. So hopefully we won't have to come back. So that's our current request, and if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
And what's he planning on replacing it with?
It's like they sell them down at the Yoders, like there's little buildings.
Prefab office type?
Prefab, they'll
Yeah,
build-
you guys want a picture? I got a picture.
Yeah,
I'm not sure exactly which one he's gonna select, but he has sent a couple of pictures.
right.
But it will not be a container, and it looks like a container, it'll look much nicer.
And you're requesting till December 31st.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if it goes up, it must be to have it out of there tomorrow because he wants to sell it. But,
Right.
You know, just to keep from having to come and fog up your agenda and coming back. So.
Will that have a restroom and stuff inside of it?
I don't know that. Is he gonna have a restroom and stuff inside this little one for now? Or is he gonna wait?
I assume there will be facilities, but I haven't clarified that. And then if in the event that we do that,
That was Fred anyway. Yeah.
in the event that we do that, we'll obviously we'll get the appropriate permits, whatever we need to have, so.
Is there
Thanks, Jack.
any discussion with you guys on this matter?
Wow.
Yeah.
No? All right, then can we have a motion to amend?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? There you go. You got till December 31st. All right. Now, any public comments? Motion for adjournment?
Hold on, I want to see if Chuck and I can work on what can expect with the boring. That's
Yes, absolutely. Any other comments? Motion for adjournment?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Meeting adjourned.
I'll let you know.